today I'm going to be talking about 3 sales strategies you must evolve to actually increase your income or to grow your income, whichever way you want to put it. For those who are just joining me, tell me your name, tell me where you're watching this video from. Your name and where you're watching this video from, okay? Do tell me your name and where you're watching from. And if you're just joining me for the first time on my live show, you can also type, this is my first time of joining this live show. And I believe by you actually being a part of today's show, you're going to be going on with 1 or 2 things which can actually help you to change and grow and increase sales. And okay, we have Agnes Chuku Ikechi Oleka watching. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for that comment. So how many people are ready for my live show? You know, I always keep it very short. It's just going to be for about 30 minutes and we take questions and we have an amazing time. Okay, we have Dennis watching from Ibadan. Good to have you here, Dennis watching. We have Agnes watching from Lagos. See, I have something which I've been thinking. I've been trying to plan for people in my caucus, in my inner circle here, who watch me on Facebook, who join me live. So make sure you always stay tuned to my live show. I'm planning something for you, different things anyway. So I'm going to be rewarding those people, my fans, people who watch me often, who comment on my live shows, people who share during my live shows. I'm going to be rewarding all of you. So you want to keep watching, you want to stay plugged to my trainings, my session. Okay, we have Femi Emmanuel. This is your first time. Oh, I appreciate it. Let me give you some claps. Thank you so much, Femi Emmanuel, for being a part. Make sure you actually follow Bisi Akitayo across all social media platforms, okay? Follow me across all social media platforms, and we're going to be learning so much from me. Adeniran Olushola. This is my first time as well day to know about this program. Thank you so much, Adeniran Olushola, for being a part of this program. And make sure you actually go like my page, follow my page, and also turn on your notification button so you always get updates whenever I am live or whenever I am actually doing any live show or I post anything on my page. You can always have access to see it and follow me as well. So everyone who has joined tonight, thank you so much. It means a whole lot to me. And wherever you're watching from, whichever city you're joining from, please do write that in the chat box. Remember, I always say this for those who already follow me. Always say this to yourself: success or failure rather will not overtake me as long as my determination to succeed is strong enough. For those of you who actually are watching right now, somebody can help me type that in the chat box. Failure will not overtake me as long as my determination to succeed is strong enough. I don't care how many times you might have failed in that business. I keep saying this. I don't care how many times you might have discovered that things you wanted, the kind of result you didn't get it. But as long as you make up your mind and as long as your reason for wanting to become successful is strong, you have strong reasons to become successful in life, guess what? You will never ever get to a stage whereby you will tell yourself, I am giving up. The reason why you have seen so many people who have become great today is not because they just dream and they say they want to become great. It's because of their resilience. Saying that despite whatever I face in business, I am not going to look at the fact that I failed in that business. What did I actually learn? What are the things I did that I didn't do right, that I have to do better so that I can be profitable in that particular business? What do I need to do? Do I need to go back to my drawing board and strategize? Do I need to get mentors? Do I need to go for a particular training? Do I need to invest in something else, or do I need to change my strategies, my methodologies? These are things that actually will help you excel. Atoyebi Babatunde Samuel is watching. Good to have you, Atoyebi. For Joe watching from Cross River State. Amazing. Thank you all so much for being a part of tonight's live show. And make sure you share this live show. Please, let's begin to share. Let's have amazing people who come watch us tonight. So for those of you who have started the business. Now, if you have started a business, can you type 1? If you have a business of your own, whether you're working for someone and you are doing a business right now, you're an entrepreneur, okay? You can type 1. Whether you are selling a product, whether you are actually whether you're selling a product or there's a service you are selling, please, I need to know that I'm talking to the right audience. Because if you don't communicate with me, I won't even know if this particular training I'm doing right now is actually going to solve a problem for you. Yes, beautiful. Awotipe says he has a business. Beautiful. Adeyanju has a business is running. So if you don't have any business you are running, please type 2. You don't have any business, you don't have any service you provide for people, you can type 2. If you have a business you are running, type 1. If you don't have a business you are running, type 2. Whether you're working for somebody or you're not working for anybody, okay? I need to know who my audience are. Okay, I have Abiola Kafiba, who actually is watching from Saudi Arabia. Beautiful, good to have you watching here, Abiola. Yes, Ato Yebi says, I have a photography business and I want to take it to the next level. Beautiful. Ofemi Manuel, beautiful, says, is into importation and e-commerce. Beautiful. We have Prince also, who is also doing one business or the other. Awotupe is a mental health expert and researcher. Okay, beautiful. Yes, we have Chiyere. And Wagu is also here. You guys can talk about the business you do. Don't worry. I'm going to call it out. Yes, you can advertise yourself and connect with somebody who might want to actually give you that business deal which you've been looking for. So we have a good number of people here tonight who actually are doing one business or the other. Beautiful, awesome. So I am talking to those set of people tonight, those set of people who actually are into business already or who have a service they're already rendering. They're an entrepreneur and they're looking for sales strategies that they can evolve to grow their income. Now, this sales strategy can work for every one of you. Now, I have Agnes who says she has a clothing line. Beautiful, okay? Awesome, awesome. So now, for those of you who are here, I'm going to be talking to those who have physical products. I'm also going to be talking to those people who render a service online. So I'm going to be talking to 2 different sets of people on strategies you can evolve to grow your sales. Okay. Onyeso Vivian is into real estate. Beautiful, beautiful. She's into real estate. Okay. Awotupe says, I'm enjoying this. Thanks. Amazing. Good to know. Now, the first thing you need to know, I don't care what you're selling. I do not care what you're selling. Whether you are selling clothes, you are selling guguru and ekpa, whatever service you are selling, you are into real estate, you are into importation, e-commerce business. When people come to you and they want to buy, and you cannot empathize with your customers. So the first thing you need to do is that you need to learn how to empathize with your customers, because there are some clients who, by the virtue of seeing your adverts, they naturally want to get your product. They naturally want to get your service. Maybe they've been looking for that kind of product or that kind of service. Oh, beautiful. They just go full-fledged. They pay for your product. They pay for your service. But there are some clients who you need to understand that want to get your product and will tell you what they have experienced using other services and what they are expecting or why they're a bit skeptical about getting your product. So you want to listen. You want to listen to them, hear them out. What do they have to say? Oh, you know, I've actually, let me take for instance now, I bought this particular product online. I'm not satisfied with what I got. And I see somebody selling something similar to this and looks really, really juicy. I want to first tell the person, are you sure this your product is really good? You know, I've bought one product before. The product was not what I expected. It wasn't nice. It wasn't good. I wasted money. Oh my God, I lost money. And I don't know if this your product is going to work for me, even though I know I need this product. And, you know, some of them, you don't need to just go and tell them, you know, my product is the best. That product is a terrible product. I can assure you, ours is the best. Any other product is a counterfeit. No! You don't need to do that. One of the things you need to do is to tell them, oh, seriously, oh, I'm really sorry about that bad experience you had online. Oh my God. Oh, did you do your findings about that particular product very well before you went to get it? Did you check their reviews? Did you check how many people has bought that product from them? You know, now, in the process of you saying this, they begin to think. You are begin to put yourself in their shoes. Because these people already have negative or bad feeling or bad experience with buying product or getting services online. You don't want to outrightly present your own product to them as the best. You want to first put yourself in their place, empathize with them. Oh, next time I would assure you, I would advise, if it's a service you're getting, oh, please go to Google. Did you check them on Google? Do you even know their office address? Do you know if they really are existing for real? Do you even know if those reviews they're actually posting are real or they are not real? Did you check their social media handle? Oh, I'm so sorry about your bad experience, but I can assure you, in as much as we have some people whose products might not be very good online, I can assure you we still have some people whose services are really good. In short, you can even begin to list some other people who are into your service. Remember they came to buy from you. And you're telling them, I can assure you there's so many good people who sell good products that will work and solve this particular problem you've been having. Guess what? This alone that you have said has already calmed them down. Now they are beginning to see sense in what you said. Now you are telling them, did you go to Google to check these people out? Do you even know if they are verified on Google? Do you even know if their business reviews are original or authentic or fake, whichever one you want to use? Now you begin to educate them. And now they are seeing a reason why they should buy from you. Because what? You have empathized with them. So that is one of the very first steps you must take when you want to make sale. And there are some clients who are already feeling that, is this product you're going to sell to them, is it going to solve their problem? Is this service you're going to render to them, is it going to solve their problem? Yes, beautiful at what says, wow, I had an encounter with few clients 2 weeks ago, and I hope that this is actually going to help you solve one or two problems and how to know how to deal with some of these clients. This can work for you whether you are selling any product or you are selling a service, okay? Whether you are actually building your brand online, you are selling a physical product, this can work for you. Some clients will not, they don't need stories. They like your product, they just go and buy. But there are some people, they will ask you 1,000,001 question. Why? Because they've had negative experience buying things online, okay? So they want to be sure that your service is going to solve the reasons why they came to you in the first place. Now, number two, I've already taken number two in number one. Number two is that you must be able to diagonalize their problems. There are some people who have come to me and they say they want to learn e-commerce. They want to learn e-commerce. Come on, is e-commerce they came to learn? They want to enter my mentorship. And I engage them in conversation. In short, some of these people came for my training. They came for my training. They didn't come for mentorship. Just like I have a training which is upcoming on the 7th of August. Now, these people came for my training. Quite all right. When I engaged them in a conversation, I discovered that majority of what they needed wasn't where to buy. Because when I asked them, they say, oh, I want to know where to buy so I can buy my products at a cheaper rate and get it and begin to sell. Their problem wasn't where to buy. Because when I did my findings, when I engaged them in conversation, I discovered even where they were buying wasn't at an expensive price. The prices, some of them was relatively okay. Not for all of them though. Then I sat down with them. I began to look at their marketing strategy. Now, they came to me because they want to know where to buy cheaply. I sat down with them, engaged them in conversation, had questions I had outlined for them. And I discovered their problem is not where to buy. Their problem was marketing. They had poor marketing. And after I finished with them, guess what? They came for my training, but at the end of the day, they subscribed for my coaching. My goal wasn't at that moment to upsell them to coaching, in as much as I know I had a coaching program, but was to help them to know that this is not your problem. Just like you go to the hospital and you're going to meet your doctor and telling your doctor, doctor, I have malaria, I have typhoid. And doctor is like, are you a medical practitioner? Please, if you're in Nigeria, please. If you are in Nigeria and you have visited a government hospital, you must have experienced this. How those doctors will look at you. I've experienced that in a government hospital years ago. When I went to the hospital and I was telling the doctor, I went to the doctor that this is what is wrong with me. I'm feeling this way and I feel this is the sickness I have. Come and see the response I got from that doctor. So you go to a doctor, you tell them without them even running a test for you, and you begin to tell them the problem you have. without them running a diagnostic test on you. Guess what? That doctor, if he's a government doctor, government hospital, they will first lash you and tell you, since you know your problem, go and solve the solution. Go and give yourself the solution. So some of you, what you think is actually your problem is not your problem. Some of your clients, what they think is their problem sometimes is not their problem. Just like you are selling, even if you are selling physical products, there are some of your clients, maybe they want to buy a dress from you, and the bag or the shoe they want to buy will not go. Or maybe they already have a dress, and they came to you to think that maybe that dress is not good enough. You can advise them and say, okay, I think what you need is to match this shoe and this bag with this dress. Your problem is not the perfect dress. Your problem is that maybe you are not even getting your perfect size. Maybe it's not about the dresses you've been buying. It's about you don't even know the dress that will fit you. You don't even know how to combine. You know, some people think that their problem is they don't have enough clothes. But the truth is that they don't know combination. They don't know how to combine. So if you are selling physical products, what you do not do to those kind of clients is that if you know that your customers, begin to teach them how to combine. Guess what? They will come back to you and begin to buy more clothes from you because you are teaching them how to combine colors together, how to combine shoe bags and clothes together. And that way, they even begin to patronize you more. If you are offering a service, the same thing. What is the problem of your clients? Be able to analyze it and provide a solution to it. Not just say, oh, I know your problem. Oh, yes, the client sometimes, of course, they know their problem. What they need is solution. So before you even offer your service, you should be able to dissect pieces their problem for them. Pieces that problem, that issue for them, and begin to now tell them, I know if you use paracetamol and you use fancy kabi, you use Panadol extra with it. Please don't try this combination. I'm not a medical doctor, I beg. So if you use drugs, if you use them together, guess what? You are going to have your healing. You are going to have your total health back. So these are the things you need to now begin to tell those clients, whether you're selling a physical product or you are selling a service which you render to people, or you are selling a digital product. You need to know what the problem of your client is. And please never make the mistake of thinking the problem of client A is the same problem of client B, or the problem of client C is the same problem with client D. Yes, client A and client C can have the same problem. Client D and client F and E can have the same problem. But don't think all your clients or everybody that comes to you have the same problem and you want to give them one solution. No, it will not work. So you have to know each of your clients. Dissect it. Each of your customers that come to you, dissect their problems. Provide solutions to them. Guess what? When you are able to provide solutions to the problems people have, it equals to money to you. Providing value to them will equal to constant cash flow for you. Can somebody tell that? Providing value for them will equal to constant cash flow for you. Providing value for your clients. Telling them what it would take for their problem to be solved. And some of you feel, oh, you know what? If I begin to tell them techniques or things they need to do to solve this problem, they won't pay me. It's because you are empty, because you don't have enough capacity. Because I did this live show now, does that mean that I don't have value that I will give tomorrow? I will always have value because I keep building capacity. So you also have to work on yourself, to continuously build yourself, to continuously surround yourself with things you need to actually help you build yourself in your field. I remember I was talking to one of my amazing sisters, the affirmation queen, and she said one of the things she wants to do in her affirmation queen is, affirmation project which she's doing for her inner circle, is to make sure that if this month your goal is to make $1 million, all the books, all the messages, everything you want to, every training you want to get has to be in that direction of helping you to make that $1 million. If that is your goal for that month, which is true. Most of us want to make $1 million. But guess what? We are not doing things that can help us to make that $1 million. The books we listen to, what we watch, who we hang around with, all these things. We do not surround ourselves with those things. We do not listen to those things. Okay, I have Atoba. Okay, somebody is asking for my WhatsApp number. Let my EA actually drop that. Jane, you can drop my WhatsApp number on on the Facebook live show. Okay, if you are there, my WhatsApp number is 081-8822-0077. So Jane, you can actually help me drop that on the group. Okay, beautiful. If you are getting value, before I go to almost the final point, okay, if you are getting value tonight, please type I am getting value. Thank you very much. Owe Juliet Laura says providing value for clients keeps the cash flow rolling in. It keeps rolling in, because what you are providing value. You want to make money in this planet Earth. It's very easy. Find the problem you want to solve. I'm not saying everybody is solving all the problem. There is a uniqueness to you. There is a uniqueness to the way you solve your own problem that nobody else will be able to solve it. So don't say everybody is doing what I'm doing. No, the market is not saturated. It is you that you have refused to build capacity. So build your capacity, and you see the market is not saturated. Why are you going to pay for courses when you have that solution and you have not been able to launch your own? You have products. You have not been able to see how you can push them out. Beautiful. Oye Bamiji is getting value. Ebiri's Joy is getting value. Femi Manuel is getting value. Thank you all so much. It's amazing to know you all are getting value. If you are just joining this live show, please do type your name. Tell me where you're watching this live show, your city or your country where you're watching this from. And today I'm talking about 3 sales strategies you must evolve to grow your income continuously. Okay? Cash flow follows value. So it is important. If you can help people to solve their problems, it leads to continual cash flow for you. Yes, you can start with free, but also know that there's a space whereby if you're not selling physical products, you're offering a service. You can start with offering free service, but you should know when to move from free to paid. Okay. The last one which I want to also talk about here is you must learn how to handle objection. This is a part that a lot of business owners, they don't want to hear about. Few days ago, let me tell you a little story. Few days ago, I took my 6-year-old son to my neighborhood, and I was driving him around, and he would knock on people's doors, and he would say to them, I'm selling. He said, my name is Ephraim McIntyre, and I sell perfume oil. Perfume oil makes you smell good. It's for 700 naira. Now, what I was trying to do to my son at that moment was to make him understand that there is no way you will not have objections in life, and you need to learn how to handle them. He has always told me that, mommy, I want to sell. I want to be typing. Buy me a laptop. I want to be making money on laptops so that you will rest. You don't need to be working all the time. And he saw a good business he could do, which was selling of perfume. And I said, okay, son, how do you intend us to sell this perfume? And he said, mommy, don't worry. Let's put it on Google. We'll sell it online. Let's just put it. I said, no. Let's do the physical trial and let me see how you can handle objection. Okay, we have Vivian from Lagos. Beautiful. Thank you for joining. Chris Chooks from Dubai. Good to have you here watching from Dubai. And we have Usman from Kano making his presence known to me. Thank you so much. For the purpose of those who are just joining me for the first time, my name is Bisi Akintayo, and I'm popularly known as the Amazon of importation business. And I help families, individuals to make 7 figures in their businesses. I help them to grow their sales via the e-commerce trainings which I offer to people. And guess what? I started with just $56. But my tenacity to want to actually make sales, to want to make profit, guess what has made me to become who I am today. And I am happy for where I am today, but I have not gotten to where I want to be. But I am grateful for the level I am. But one of the things that actually made me to succeed is my hunger and determination to succeed in life, and that is what is making me to keep going every day. Okay, so Mr. Young Abubakar, Young Abubakar says, following your husband has changed my life, especially when I bought the book Billionaire Habits. Beautiful, good to know that. Yes, I also have the book here. Guess what? I didn't get it because I'm his wife. I bought my book. I also bought my book, and it's an amazing book. I'm glad to hear that from you, Mr. Abubakar. Yes, I was talking about handling objections. And for me, I took my son and I saw him going from door to door. I saw at a point he was getting tired. I was also getting tired. And I told him, you know what, son, let's go home. I'm tired already. And he says, oh, mommy, I haven't made a sale. I need to make a sale. At the point, he wasn't happy, but he says, mommy, I will not. I said, do you want to leave? You've not made a sale. Do you think we should go home? He said, no, I have not made a sale. I want to make money. I want to make money. And guess what? He made his first sales that day. And he had somebody he walked up to, and the boss said, oh, you know what, can I buy lesser? And he said, no, you can do a transfer. A 6-year-old. He said, if you don't have the complete money, you can do a transfer. I was impressed as a mother seeing my son doing that. Training him on how to handle objection at a very tender age. Now, many of us as adults, we do not know how to handle objections. Guess what? If a client says no to you today, does not mean that that client cannot afford that particular product you're selling. Does not mean that particular client cannot afford that particular service you're offering. Guess what? 90% of those clients that says no to you have the money to buy that product, have the money to offer that, to get that service. But most of them will say no to you, either because they are not convinced enough, or because they have not, or they don't have a strong why they should actually get that service or product from you. So rather than accept their objection, if I'm offering a service, I could come and tell you that, okay, what is your... That's why when I engage people in conversation, when they chat me up, they want to get my coaching, some of the questions are, where do you want to be? Where do you want to get to? What have you done before? Now, you want to begin to ask them this kind of questions. Where do you think that if I sit with you, if you are making XYZ, if you are making $1 million right now, and your goal is to make $100 million in the next 3 months, do you think if you sign up for this coaching paying just $500,000 do you think if I give you all the strategies which has helped my students, my mentee, to make 7 figures, to make thousands of dollars or millions of dollars in their e-commerce business, do you think this is worth it for you? Sacrificing $500,000 to make $100,000. Now, you want to begin to put their mind, begin to, it's called emotional selling. If you cannot connect with the emotions of your people, that's why the greatest salesmen that you will ever see, they are people who connect with the emotions of people. Now, let me give you an analogy of noodles in Nigeria. I won't be able to talk about noodles in other countries because I'm based in Nigeria. Now, how many people knows Indomie? Indomie. If you know about Indomie, can you type, I know Indomie? If you know about Indomie, I know. Just type 1 or type 1. If you know Indomie, Indomie noodles. Come on, if you know Indomie noodles, oh yeah, people now type. I know you all know Indomie's noodles. If you know, I have a few more minutes to end this live show. So, if you know Indomie noodles, please type 1, Indomie noodles. Okay? Type 1, type 1. You know Indomie noodles. How come? Don't we have Nigerians watching? They don't know Indomie noodles. Oh no. You people are too buttish for me. Okay, beautiful. At least I have Alausa. Lola Dewu says she knows Indomie noodles. Chris, beautiful way Juliet knows Indomie noodles. Now, there was a time in Nigeria that the sales of Indomie dropped. Now, you can do the research. The sales of Indomie dropped because other noodles came. And when people want to go to the store to buy Indomie or buy from any store in their vicinity, what do they call? I want to buy Indomie. When they bring Indomie for you, you say, no, it's Dangote one I want. Because Dangote became cheaper than Indomie noodles. Now, you say, no, I want Honeywell Indomie. Because Honeywell Indomie became cheaper than maybe even Dangote noodles. So everybody now begins to say, I want Indomie. But guess what? The brand they want is not the real Indomie. True or true? When they bring the Indomie brand for you, you say, no, I don't want the Indomie brand. I want the other Dangote brand. Come on, guys. Please, true or true? If you know about this maybe a couple of years ago, I think about 4 or 5 years ago or 6. I remember even me, I'd moved to buying Indomie, to buy Dangote or so for my kids. Yes. Now, they brought up this particular advert, which brought them back into the market. There's this particular young girl, if you remember this video advert, for those of you who have kids already or who watch television with your children or your family kids, if you have kids around you. There's this particular Indomie. Whenever I'm watching TV with my kids, I now see this particular advert as a day. A young girl goes to the Aboki's shop and she wants to buy Indomie noodles. And the Aboki brought another noodles for her. She said, no, this is not the Indomie. That is not the Indomie I want. And the guy now brought the real Indomie and said, yes, this is the Indomie I want. Any other Indomie is not Indomie. This is what I want. If you go and watch that advert, you see how beautiful the advert was. Guess what? The children now started singing, the whole family started singing Indomie noodles, like Indomie noodles is the one and all of that. Because of that, my children said they don't want the other noodles anymore. That video brought their sales from where it's dropped back. It skyrocketed their sales. It skyrocketed their sales back up. Till today, it's been, I think, more than over 4 years now. This only brand of noodles we still buy for my kids is Indomie noodles. Why? There were other brands. There are still other brands. But I still chose to remain with that particular noodles. Why? Because of that particular advert they were running. Some people, of course, will say no to you. Your sales might drop because maybe somebody else is offering your service. But be creative. If you can know what the problem of your client is, if you can empathize with your clients, guess what? It will be hard for you to get a lot of them to say no to your product. Because what? You have diagnosed their problem. You already have put yourself in their position. What do they really need? What do they want? Why are they buying? Why are they buying from other brands? Why are they not buying from me? My products are finer. I have finer collections. I have a better service I offer. Why don't they get in my service? Why are they getting service of other people that are not even offering the kind of service I am offering? Now, if you begin to think that way, even when these objections, people are coming and they're telling you no, you don't just say, oh, they've said no. Sit down. Why did they say no? Because you'll be surprised that these people have the money to buy that product. And they will go and meet somebody else who will offer lesser value and pay higher for that service. I believe somebody has learned something tonight. Okay, we have Jean Lopez who is watching. Uzaini is watching. Thank you all so much. Remember, I told you that I have something which I'm packaging for my my consistent followers, my fans who watch me online. So I have something I'm packaging for them. You just see me, wow, I'm just going to trade like a bomb. So I have something I'm actually cooking for my fans, people who watch me live, people who join my live shows, people who like my posts and all of that. So if you are not following me already, please do follow Bisi Akintayo across all social media handles on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Now, if you have any question you want to ask me today, please do ask me that question. Let me just use the next few minutes of my time to take questions, okay? If you have questions tonight, please do ask questions. And if you've learned so much tonight, kindly type, I have learned. Thank you so much, Vivian. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you so much. She says, I have learned a lot. Thank you, ma. God bless you. But please, it is not about learning. It is about making use of what you have learned. A lot of people actually come online and they learn. Please, I'm not interested in you just learning. Do. Not enough in learning. Do and tell me, oh, this particular strategy, Bisi Akintayo gave me 3 strategies on how to, that I must use to grow my sales. And I made use of them and I got results. Please, this is what I want to hear. Oh, I got results and it's working for me. It's helping me to increase in my sales. My sales has changed and you can share it online with me. Honestly, that is going to really, really mean a lot to me, okay? Okay, beautiful. We have Awotikpe who also have learned something. Thank you so much. If you have questions, do not forget to ask me questions. I have just 5 minutes to end tonight's live show. I always love your words. I am always and forever motivated. Thank you, Adiji S Friday. Thank you so much. Owe Juliet says, I have learned a lot. Action. Beautiful. Oyebamiji Balaji says, I have learned so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Then Adaji S Friday is saying he has learned so much. Okay. Every Joe says he has learned as well. Thank you so much for learning. But remember, it is not enough to learn. You also have to put to use everything you have learned. Why so many people today are not getting results? It's not because they are not learning. It's because they are learning but not putting to use what they have learned. So begin to put to use what you have learned. So how many people tonight are going to be telling me that they're going to be putting to use what I have taught them tonight? If you know you're going to put to use what I've taught you tonight, please type one in the comments box. Okay. So if you're going to be putting to use what I have taught you tonight, come on, type 1. Let me see. Let me see those who are going to be using. Oh, beautiful. Faiz Hussein says that I have learned a lot and ready to implement them. Beautiful. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Yes, Yes, so these are my people. This is what I love. I got results on Facebook Marketplace. Thank you. Amazing. Yeah. That's what makes me happy, you know. Getting people who will tell me that I use your strategy and this actually gave me a result. Thank you, Olalade Alausa. I remember I did a live video on how they can sell using Facebook Marketplace sometimes ago, and she's telling me that she used that and that actually really got her sales. See, if you have been following me or you just started following me, go on my page. Just go and see. There are a lot of videos you can check on my page that will really help you to really know how to make sales. I have different videos on my Facebook page. Okay, I know this is being streamed on Instagram. For those on Instagram, please, you can roll in your questions. If you've learned something on Instagram, please type I have learned something on Instagram. For those who are in Dubai, I might be in Dubai this Friday, so I might put a training together and connect to my Dubai people. Okay, I must use them this week and start seeing results. Awesome. I would say awesome, beautiful. Yes, you must put them together and you must start using them. Beautiful. So nobody asked question for me tonight. Okay, there's still one or two things you want to help me to teach you on sales. Okay, some of you might come to my DM and you might want to post that there. And for those of you who are watching right now, you can actually go to my you can also send me a DM, okay, directly on my Instagram or on my Facebook. So you can send me a DM either on Instagram or Facebook. And my WhatsApp number, you can reach me on WhatsApp, okay, is clearly on my page. My Facebook handle is actually there as well. So my WhatsApp number is +234 8188 88220077. That is my WhatsApp number. So you can reach out to me on WhatsApp. So guys, do not forget to actually also stay glued to my station on Facebook, across on my social media handle. I'll keep giving you some little tips that can help you. Okay, Femi Manuel says, don't forget to update us as regards August 7th training. Yes, I have a training on the 7th of August. It's not a free training, it's a paid training, because I'm going to give you so many sales strategies, also training you on e-commerce. Okay, if you want to start your e-commerce business, how to start, launch profit from your e-commerce business, all of that, I'm going to be breaking it down for you. Okay, I'm going to be breaking it down for you, how you can do all of that, and it's actually gated for $500, but I have a discount which is for $108, and that discount ends on the 30th of this month. So we're going to increase the price after the 30th of this month, which is just in less than 3 days, about 3 days now, less than 72 hours. So for those who want to be a part of it, it's for $108. You can chat me on my WhatsApp, okay, and I'll give you more details about the training. Or you can also check my Facebook. You'll find it on my Facebook or my Instagram. You find details of the training there. Also, we have, I'm going to be going for those who are in Abuja, those who are in Ibadan, I'm going to be going for a tour. So I'll be going to the city of Abuja. I'm going to be going live. I'm going to be coming live in Ibadan. So my Ibadan people, my Abuja people, if you know you want to be a part, start sending me a DM of that training in Abuja. The last time I was in Abuja was last year, February, before the pandemic struck in Nigeria and the shutdown. So I am super excited. I'm going back to Abuja. So if you're in Abuja, you want to be a part, it's going to be a tour in Abuja, a tour in Ibadan as well. And I can't wait to connect with you guys. It's really going to be amazing. I'm bomber to bomber. I'm going to be dishing it really, really hot. So this is time for me to say my good night. This is time for you to say my good night. But for my training, one of the things I tell people is that it is not just about those. There are people who are already doing e-commerce business. They're already into e-commerce. I don't train where to buy, 90% of where to buy. Not 90%. 90% of my training are not where to buy. It's just about 5% of my training. I give you all the details about where to buy. But majorly, we talk more about selling, sales. Those are the things we talk about more. How do I package my business to reach worldwide audience? I offer mental health service, research, school management, and staff training. Okay. Let me take this question before I end. How do I package my business to reach worldwide audience? Now, I don't know much about your mental health service which you offer. whether it has to do with psychology, it has to do with people who have mental disorder, or people who have mental issues, or how people can stop themselves from having mental issues, or how they can live a very balanced life that will not affect their mental health. So I don't really know so much about that. I will say, okay? So, but whatever you do, you know it's better. And you know that these are the kind of people my product is cut out for. So you need to first highlight and define that particular service, this particular service. Who are your target audience? Because not everybody is your target audience. Not everybody are people who actually want to buy from you. So you need to understand that. It's not everybody. Now, this training I'm doing now is not for everybody. I have 48,000 people who follow me. I had just 36 people who were consistent on this live training tonight. And I have 48,000 people. I mean, real followers. I didn't buy the followers, okay? I even train people how to actually get real followers. Real followers, 48,000 people, which I have. If I want to grow my followers to 100,000 genuine followers, I can do it within 1 week to 100,000 followers. But I have just few people who are watching this. So it will be very, very, very silly of me to think that everybody who actually is even watching me are the people who buy from me. No, that's a very wrong mindset. So you need to now define your services. Now define those people who need your service. Now, if it has to warrant you doing a live show like I'm doing to educate people why they need people like you, then you need to create a page. You need to create an Instagram business account. Now you need to begin to educate people. You need to also spend money to market your products. To begin to tell people this is what you do and why people need your service. Because a lot of people in Nigeria feel that people who need psychologists are people that they are mental, they have mental disorder. But that's not true. You see somebody who is sane, well-dressed, looking beautiful, looking good. And guess what? They are going through a lot of mental issues. They are going through a lot of issues that can lead to mental disorder in the nearest future. And they feel they don't need to see a psychologist. They don't need to see a psychiatric or whoever they want to see. So you need to now begin to educate people why they need to. And begin to tell them problems, few things about where your brain is even positioned, where the position of your brain, when you begin to think too much, the kind of pressure you put in your brain, in that particular part of your brain, that can release a particular chemical, that can now affect a particular... You see, I'm not even doing your business, but I know few things when it comes to mental issues. So you need to now begin to educate people. You don't come to them and say, bye, 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 bye. Oh, you know what? Get my service. They don't even know why they need your service in the first place. You also need to also look at companies. Do you know that even these things can cause productivity in companies? You could even do and package and also present it to companies and tell companies that, do you know that you need somebody like me in your company to be able to talk to your staff so that they don't fall into a place of depression, which will, at the end of the day, affect the business because they are bringing their personal life or issues with staff into the business itself. So you need to know your business very well, okay? That's important. And begin to find how you can package it, reaching out to the clients who you offer those services to. Now look at the psychology of people who sell. In my training, I actually deal with some of these things, even if you are selling a service and not a physical product. Now, let me take this last question and I end the live show. How do I deal with people buying on credit? My brother, I beg, don't sell on credit. Now by force. Now by force to sell on credit. Because don't sell on credit. Don't sell on credit. They will ruin your business now by force. If it's 10 people that can pay you, let them pay you. Credit will ruin your business. Except if your business have really grown and you can go away with, or you are ready to chase customers. But if you're just starting a business, biko, do not sell on credit. They will ruin your business. I've been into e-commerce for almost about 7 years. I've had people who have bought on credit for me in time past. I have not collected the money till date. I have one rule. My husband and I made a rule. Now, this is not just about credit. It's about money we cannot afford to lose as a family. My husband said to me, never borrow anybody. If I know I cannot afford to lose 1 million, if you come and meet me via my best friend, I'll not borrow you 1 million. Because I don't want to yang batting. And because I am not ready to carry the headache of be chasing you because you borrow 10 million or 1 million naira from me. So money I cannot afford to lose. So if you know that you cannot afford to lose that money that you are selling to those people on credit, you cannot afford to lose it because don't sell on credit. You will ruin your business. How much have you made in the business? How old is your, because you're feeling that it's better than not selling. See, it is better I'm looking at my products than I'm chasing somebody and the person has used the product and is even telling me to my face, am I the only one owing? Even Nigeria is owing in this country. I mean, Nigeria is even knowing World Bank. So who am I? And Nigeria is still fine. You know, there are some people that will collect something on credit for you and they will abuse you on top of your product. So because don't sell on credit. My advice, there are different sales strategies. Okay? Begin to adopt them. To begin to sell your product. I've given some. Then that stress of you looking for clients that will buy on credit. Set aside the marketing budget. Market your product using Facebook. If you don't know how to do it, come and meet professionals like myself. If you don't want to use BC Akintayo to teach you how to run profitable adverts, go and get other people who are very good at it to teach you. So that they'll teach you how to run adverts. And those people will pay before they buy. It's better because don't sell on credit. That's my answer to you. Never sell any product on credit. If you do sell on credit, you have entered voice me. Yes, you have some people that are credit worthy, but we have more people who are credit. In short, their first name is credit. Is debtor. In short, if you see their name like this, is credit. The only base is what they wrote on their head. So if you have those kind of people, you're in trouble. Don't sell on credit, Obiko. Don't sell on credit. Okay, so business flourish when friends and family. See, even if you are my friend, you are my family, they know me in my house. My house, if I tell them to pay for something, if they did not pay, you know what I'll do to them? Even my brother, I will tell you, if I ask you to pay for something in this house, you did not pay. Is either I lock my kitchen door or you come back from work, I will not let you enter until you make that transfer to me. That's what I'll tell them. They'll say, hey, don't you know you're Amazon? I'm not supposed to say this all. I say, yes, I'm Amazon. But please, business prosper when family and friends pay. And I don't do pay on delivery. You pay before service. So if I've given you the service, pay my money. And I wish I collect my money. And I have one of my family members who just sent me a message of the money. Because he said he didn't have the full money. I made sure he paid part payment for that particular project he wanted to do. He paid part payment. I gave him answer because I know he likes food a lot. So I told him, you will not enter my kitchen. Imagine, even me or my family, I'm mad on them. Emma Somo, before I give you this particular service. And if that service is really important for them, I collect part of my money. Emma Kubami. Me want Tajani. I did not come and pick granules in Lagos. Okay, guys, I'm sure you've learned so much tonight. I'm sure my brother-in-law is here. We'll just be laughing at my brother. Okay, so, but don't sell on credit. It ruins and destroys business. Thank you all so much. God bless you. Have a beautiful and amazing night rest. Love you guys. Bye-bye.